Hello, once again. It's been a little while, and I'm glad to be back live. I've not had a live video for a while now, and I'm happy. And I'm happy to be back again today. And yes, I'll just hold on a few minutes for people to join me. Thank you for joining. Thank you for Malikali, sorry. 10 before. Thanks for joining. So I'll just wait for like 1 minute thereabouts and for other people to join. Thanks for joining. So in case you don't know what this live is, it an event? Yes, an event is all about. Today we're talking about a topic which I title How to Discover and Live Your Divine Purpose. How to discover and live your divine purpose. So I'll just wait for like 1 minute for other people to join, and then I'll just start. We have a lot of things going on today, but then I'll just go on with the live presentation, and people can always watch the replay. Yeah. So thanks for joining once more. So it's been a very busy week for me, and like for every week I always like want to look for a learning point. Like I just don't let the things happen. I take lessons from things and things, events happening around me. And today I would say, P, thank you for joining. I would say this week's takeaway for me was is you can never please people. You can never please people. So do your best and leave the rest. Yeah? Because sometimes you think you're working so hard and you've done this and you've done that, and you don't get the thank you, the thumbs up, the recognition for what you do. Yes, you should continue to do what you do, right? But then do not kill yourself over things. Do the rest, do the best and leave the rest. Okay, so like I said already, thank you for joining me on Half Soft with Coach Rumi. Thank you for joining me on Half Soft with Coach Rumi. And today I'm going to talk about what I title How to Discover and Live Your Divine Purpose. All right, so that is what I'll be talking about, and I'll just start now, and other people can join me. So give me 1 second. Yes, the topic again is how to discover and live your divine purpose. So we know there's been times like in my life as well, there have been times where I was so lost and I didn't know what my purpose was. I was like, what is really my I knew what the word purpose was. I hear people saying, oh, are you living your purpose? I hear people talking about purpose. Okay, yes, I know what purpose is. But for myself, I couldn't just relate to it. I didn't know what my purpose was in life. You understand? I didn't know what my purpose was in life. So I kept searching deep within me. I had to search deep within me, and I had to like look for the answers right within me. And something happened that just like clicked, and this is what I want to like teach today and help people discover their purpose, because most times we don't even know that we are living our purpose. Yes, we don't even know that we are living our purpose. Maybe you are not living it to the highest, highest points. You're not manifesting it to the highest points. But sometimes we're actually living our purpose and we may not even know it. You just think it's just a normal thing and all that. So that is why I've come today to teach you and to show you how to discover your purpose. And not just discovering your purpose, you need to discover your purpose, and you also need to live your purpose. it's we have it's like it's a two separate things: knowing your purpose and living your purpose. Some people know their purpose, right? And they're not living it. Some people know their purpose and they are living someone else's purpose. So it is very important for you to know your purpose. Not just knowing your purpose, but also living your purpose, discovering your purpose and living your purpose. So I would simply define purpose. I know some of you must have find yourselves asking, or may have find yourself asking, what is my purpose? I need to know my purpose. So I'll just start by define what purpose is. So purpose actually is, we struggle to identify our purpose sometimes, or simply put, purpose is the reason why something or someone exists, or the reason why something or someone was created. So that is your purpose. That is your purpose. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that well. I'm so sorry. Thanks for joining. So I'll just say Bell, thank you for joining, right? So purpose is, one second, let me just pin the topic so when people join they can actually know what we're talking about. So we're talking about how to discover and live your I wasn't supposed to post that yet. This is sorry, one second. So we struggle to identify what our purpose is. Okay. Belle said she'll be right back. So Belle, I'm expecting you right back, all right? Yes, so how to discover and live your divine purpose. That is the topic we're talking about. And like I said, your purpose is the reason why you were created, the reason why you were made. That is what your purpose is. So what is the reason why, or what are the reasons why you were created? It's not enough for us to just, it's not good enough for us to just think, we're just here on the face of the earth as a passerby. No, every one of us, everyone was created for a particular reason. There's a reason why you were created. There's a reason why I was created, and that is the reason, and that is what we call purpose. The reason why you were created, the reason why you were made. That is what your purpose is. That is what your purpose is. So, how do you then discover your purpose? Living your purpose, that is purpose. And then purpose itself, living your purpose is letting the world know the reason why you were created. That is living your purpose. Because sometimes you may know your purpose, like I said, and you are not living it because you are keeping it to yourself. You are too shy, you are too laid back, or maybe you feel you don't have enough opportunities. You don't have enough opportunities to actually manifest this purpose, or the purpose of which you were created, and then you just keep it to yourself. Nobody knows anything about you. Nobody knows what you're good about, or what you do and all that. That is not living your purpose. Living your purpose is manifesting your purpose. Is manifesting your purpose for other people to benefit from. That is what living your purpose is. Manifesting your purpose showcasing your purpose, making known your purpose for other people to benefit from it. That is what it means to live your purpose. That is what it means to live your purpose. So, like I told you of myself, when I was struggling to identify my purpose, I had to ask myself these three questions, which I'm going to let you know right now in the next few minutes. I asked myself these three questions, and when I did, this actually was an eye opener for me, and this made me discover my purpose. So, and that is why, like I said, I'll be teaching you how I discovered my purpose, and I hope this will also be helpful to you in discovering your purpose, right? So the first question is, what am I passionate about and enjoy doing? What are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? Some people are passionate about a lot of things. Some people are passionate about, some children, if they are going to be like footballers in the future, when you see them play football, and you already know that this child has a flair for this. Some people have passion for singing. Some people have passion to help people. Some people have passion, to decorate, to make a space look beautiful. What is your passion? What are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? That is the number one question you need to ask yourself. What am I passionate about? When you are able to answer that question, then you are getting closer to identifying your purpose. So search within you, search deep within you. What do you think you're passionate about? What do you enjoy doing? What do you wake up in the middle of the night and, what do you find pleasurable? What is it that you enjoy doing that nobody has to force you into doing it? Nobody has to, force you or have to talk you into doing it. It comes naturally to you. What are those things? And I would like for you to even have a pen and paper and write even as I'm teaching this, because these are the critical questions that you're going to be asking yourself in order to discover your purpose. These questions were the questions I asked myself, and that helped me when I was struggling to discover my purpose. So what are you passionate about? That is the first question you need to ask yourself. What do you have a devotion, a strong liking for? You need to ask yourself that question. You understand? And then this takes me to the second question. What are my areas of strength? What are my areas of strength? Some people have strength for a lot of things. They are strong, they have strength. This could be even in personality wise. Maybe you are a good communicator, you have good leadership skills, you have problem solving skills and all that, so these questions you need to ask yourself. The first one I said is, what am I passionate about? What am I passionate about? What are my areas of strength? And the next question you are going to ask yourself is, what do people know me to be? Sometimes we may think, we know a lot about ourselves. We may think we know a lot about ourselves, and it's very important to ask questions from people, to really ask people, what do you think about me? What do you think? If you have to say something about me, what would you say? Who would you say I am? What would you say, or who would you say I am? If you can pick people very close to you and then ask them this question, people who are close to you and people that you trust, ask them, What do you know me to be? What do you think? If you are to describe me in 3 words, what would you say I am, or who would you say I am? You get what I'm trying to say? And then you can ask also up to 3 people and tell them to give you 3 things like they know about you that they can actually use to define you. And when you have these questions, I mean the answers to these questions, right? Put them together and find the common ones. When you find the common ones, for instance, if 3 people give you different things, and maybe one is common out of the 3 things that those people gave you, that the 3 different people gave you, the answers they gave you, then if 1 or 2 or 3 are common amongst them, then you should know that this actually is you. But you also need to ask yourself, are they actually right? Does this actually define me? And that is why you need to ask people who are very close to you. You understand? So that they can be very sincere with you, and so that they can actually give you an honest answer. So, like I said purpose is what you are created for. What's the reason why you exist, the reason why you're created, what you're created for. That is the meaning of purpose. You understand? And I said there are three questions you need to ask yourself when trying to identify your purpose. So the first one is, what am I passionate about? Second one is, what are my areas of strength? The third one is, what do people know me to be? You get? So when you put all these things together, then I think you are close to, if not already, or if not that you already discovered your purpose. You're close to it. You're close to discovering your purpose. And so when you actually put all these things together, there's some questions you can also ask yourself, like on WikiHow. There are some more questions you can ask yourself, which I also saw. I read the blog post and I saw it there. You can ask yourself, like, when have you been happiest in your life? When have you been happiest in your life? What has made you truly proud of yourself? What qualities do you most admire in other people? What makes you really alive and energized? How happy do you feel on everyday basis? If you had 1 week to live, right? How would you spend that week? What shoulds are overriding your wants to be? If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? What one change could make your life happier? So these are the questions you need to ask yourself. I'll repeat the questions again. Like I said, I gave you 3 questions that helped me when I was struggling to discover my purpose, which is, what am I passionate about? What do people know me to be? And what are my areas of strength? Those three questions helped me. But if you want to ask yourself further, you ask yourself these questions. When have you been happiest in your life? What has made you truly proud of yourself? What qualities do you admire most in other people? What makes you really alive and energized? How happy do you feel on a daily basis? If you had 1 week to live, how would you spend that week? What shoulds are overriding your wants to be? If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? What one change could make your life happier? So, it's just a time for real thinking, real critical thinking. It's a time for real critical thinking. So you need to ask yourself these questions, and then you're very close, if not already discovered your purpose. So then I talked about purpose and how to discover your purpose. Now I'm going to move into how to live your divine purpose. Like I said, you may know your purpose and you're not living in your purpose. You may know your purpose and you're actually living someone's purpose, right? So, how to live your divine purpose. And when I said divine, I mean divine is what were you created from, sorry, what were you created for by your creator. That is why I mentioned divine. That's why I put divine there. What were you created for by your creator? What were you created for by your creator? So, how to live your divine purpose, right? Sorry, excuse me. 1 second, my throat is getting dry. Yeah. So, how to live your divine purpose? So, the first way to live your divine purpose is to start now. Sometimes we'll spend time, waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for opportunity to come knocking. In fact, in this time and age that we are in, we have lots of competition. We have lots of people who want to do the same things that you want to do. So you may not need to wait for opportunity. You may need to go knocking on opportunity. You may need to go knocking on opportunities. So start now. Don't wait for the right time or think, oh, when the right time comes, yes, I'm going to start living my purpose. Fragrance and Decor, thanks for joining. We're talking about how to identify and live your divine purpose, right? So I've mentioned some points and I've mentioned some questions that helps me when I was struggling to actually discover my purpose. And you can catch a replay when I finish this video. And I hope you would hang in there, so you would finish with us, so you get 1 or 2 things from this presentation. So I said how to live your purpose. I said in my what I've taught already. I said your purpose is one thing to discover your purpose, is another thing to live your purpose, right? You may discover your purpose and you may not be living your purpose because you feel like there's no opportunity for you. You feel like it's not the right time. You feel like, something has to happen. Or you feel like you're not confident enough to live that purpose. So, how to live your divine purpose? You need to start now. You need to start now. You don't have to wait for the right time. You need to knock on opportunities. Sometimes you need to be desperate for opportunities. If you wait for it to come knocking or wait for it to come, it may not come, because in these days, in these times that we are in, we have lots of people who are competing for the same things that you want. So you need to start now, irrespective of where you're starting from. You don't have to wait till you cannot leap. You have to crawl. You cannot walk. You have to crawl before you walk. So most times the mistakes we make sometimes is we are waiting for the big opportunity. We are waiting for something big to happen before we start living our purpose. No, do not wait for those things to happen, because sometimes you need to start. In fact, not even sometimes in life, you need to start from somewhere. The successful people that you know of in this time and age, they didn't start being successful overnight. They started from somewhere. They started building. You need to start building yourself. That is the reason why you need to start small. And it's a process. When you start building yourself, you are actually training yourself. You are training yourself because you're getting more experience. You're training yourself to persevere. Believe me, it's not going to be easy sometimes. You have obstacles on the way. You have discouragements. You have a lot of things that want to stop you, or or discourage you from moving on, from living your purpose. So when you are able to overcome those things during this process that you're building for yourself, you're building your resilience, you're building yourself for bigger opportunities. And that is why it's good to start from the scratch. That is why it's good to start from the scratch. So number one, you need to start now. If you want to start living your purpose, you need to start now. Living your purpose is letting the world know what you are created for. Knowing your purpose is knowing what you're created for. What am I created for? Oh, I have good leadership skills. Oh, I have good problem solving skills. I'm a good communicator. I like to design spaces. I like to beautify things. I like to sing. I have these artistic qualities and all that. That is discovering your purpose. And that is your purpose. And your purpose is also what you're very passionate about. You need to be passionate about it. It should, someone once told me that your purpose should be something that you can even do for free for people. That you enjoy doing, whether you're paid for it or not. You just enjoy doing it. Because when you enjoy doing it, when you're passionate about it, it's hard for you to get discouraged. It's hard for you to give up. Because it comes naturally to you. You get it comes naturally to you. So yes, so I just want to, if you are following me, just wave and say hello. So it will seem, I don't want it to be like I'm talking to myself, right? I just want you to make a comment and say hi if you're actually following me in this teaching, right? So start now. Don't wait for bigger opportunities. Don't wait for, thank you for fragrance and decor. Don't wait for the big things to happen. Someone once said, instead of you waiting for a seat at a table, you have to build your own table. Thank you, Omopi. Yes, thank you that you for following. You understand? Yes, fragrance and decor said something you do effortlessly. Yes, it has to be effortless. Something you wake up to in the morning and you want to do it. You have this excitement about it. You can do it for free. You can do it. That's your purpose. Like I said, some people are actually living their purpose. You don't know already, because you just feel like, oh, okay. You feel it's just given. Oh, because I know how to decorate space, I have this good leadership skill, it's given. No, it's not given. That could be your purpose. That could be your purpose. You understand? So start now. How to live your purpose, your divine purpose. Number one, start now. Then secondly, help others by telling your story. Help others by telling your story. Sometimes some things happen to people. I'm not saying that bad things should happen to people. No. But sometimes when things happen to people, when bad things happen to people, it's for you to help others. It's for you to help others so that they will not fall into that same situation. They will not fall into that same situation. You help them. We've seen people who have been victims of maybe child abuse, rape, who have been victims of different things, and who have come out to say, this happened to me. I want to help other people so it doesn't happen to them. And these things happened to them and they were able to overcome it. Telling your story is about helping people, inspiring people. So do you have a story to tell? Story to tell that will inspire other people. Do not keep short. Things that happened to you that you were able to overcome. When you tell your stories, you're helping people. You're giving people hope. And they will know that, okay, I'm not in this alone. This has actually happened to someone before. And this person was able to overcome it. So if this person can overcome it, then I should be able to overcome it. So you need to help others by telling your story, right? Help others by telling your story. You motivate people, you inspire them when you tell your success stories. People are able to take lessons from it, and when they are able to take lessons from it, they would use the lessons learned to also overcome theirs. To also overcome theirs. So yeah. So first I said start now. Don't wait for a big opportunity. You need to start now. And secondly, I said help others by telling your story. So what is your story? How have you survived that circumstance, that situation? How? You need to tell your story so you can help others. So you can help others. Thirdly, in discovering your purpose is to find and build a community. Find and build a community. Like I said, we have so many, you can actually form a course. Oh, we have so many people into different courses now. Courses like, people who want to fight poverty. You've had people who have been fortunate in life, and you're like, oh, I was privileged. I was given this opportunity. I want to give other people the opportunity. That can come in form of your own purpose, because sometimes things happen to us so we can help others in life, like I said before. So we can help other people in life. So find and build a community. Start a course. This is my course. I want to help women out there. I want to help children out there. I want to be this. I want to be. Find and build a community. If you want to live your purpose, it may not be your own community. It may be something that you support. We have lots of volunteer groups around us. We have action for this, action for child trafficking, action for women, different kind of courses. Find one or build one if you want to live your purpose. Through finding one, through joining one, through building one, you're actually living your purpose. You're actually living your purpose. We have cases of footballers who were fortunate. Maybe they were from poor backgrounds and all that, and they were fortunate, and now they are millionaires, billionaires, and some of them, they have this football academy. They want to help young children out there, young guys, young boys. They want to build people up. So you can also form your own community like that. So firstly, I said start now. Secondly, I said help others by telling your story. And the third one, I said find and build a community. Find and build your community. So yes, so that is how to live your purpose. That is how to live your purpose. When you are actually concerned about, when you're not quiet about this God-given gift that you have in you, you're not quiet about it. You want the world to know about you. You want the world to know about this great thing that you carry, this great gift that you carry. That is how to live your purpose. And then the next one is learn from others. Because we have people who actually, okay, now I know my purpose. Where do I start from? The next question is, where do I start from? I don't have the opportunity, or I'm not confident enough. I feel nobody will listen to me, and like that. So you need to learn from others. You need to find people who are actually doing what you want to do. Find them, and you can have them in form of a mentor or a coach. people who will mentor you, who would coach you. You can even have them in form of accountability partners. Okay, this is what I want to start doing. You both can be partners to yourselves. Like, okay, let's partner ourselves, let's be accountable. You can actually maybe decide to meet on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, quarterly basis. Set goals for yourself and then meet to discuss how far you've gone with these goals, and then celebrate your success. That is another way to live your purpose. Because sometimes when we are left all by ourselves, we can be kind of demotivated. That happens to me sometimes. Sometimes we need people to actually push us. We need people that we are accountable to, people who actually check our progress. Like, okay, you said you're going to do this, were you able to do it? Why were you not able to do it? Someone that you trust, that you respect, someone that you guys can actually learn from each other. Apart from learning from each other, that's the part of having an accountability partner. You can also have like a mentor or a coach who's doing what you want to do, who's already doing it, and learn from them. Right? So that is the fourth way to live your divine purpose. So I think that is I'll just do a quick recap. And yes, living your purpose is the reason why you were created. And you need to ask yourself the questions I actually mentioned in the video. You can watch a replay of it and ask yourself, write those things down, and ask yourself again, are these true about me? Is this what I really am? Ask yourself those questions. And then when you're able to discover your purpose, the next stage is living your purpose. Start now, do not wait. We have people who have actually come into this world and they've left without actually living their purpose, sadly. Some people may just even be on the face of the head, like, I'm doing well, I'm eating, I'm living, just living. You're not created for yourself. You're not created. You are created to make an impact, to impact people's life, to change people's life. You're not created just to come and pass by. No. If you have to hide your talent, if you have to hide your gift, then you are doing the world a disfavor, a disservice. And that will not even be pleasing to your creator, because you should add value. Value to yourself, value to humanity. You get? You need to add value to yourself. You need to add value to humanity. You need to give of yourself. You were not created for yourself alone. You were created to serve. You were created to serve. Right? So, I mentioned the 4 ways to live your purpose. Start now. Help others by telling your story. Find and build a community. And then learn from others. Alright? So that is about what I'll be teaching today, about how to live, how to discover and live your purpose. Thank you for those that joined me, and for those who had to leave. And I would like to know if you have any questions at all. If you have any questions, for those who are still on, let me know before I call it a day. And if you know that this live teaching has actually added something to you and you've learned something, I would like for you to drop a comment in the replay. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, so you can actually please drop a comment if you know you've learned wonderful things in this teaching. And I'm also going to post this on my blog post on www.superwomanniger.org, so you can actually read as well, and the video of course will be on Instagram. So I want to know if you have any questions at all. Any questions for me before I leave, before I call it a day? Any questions? All right, so thank you for joining. So I'll be coming live again some other time. I don't really know if it's next week or the upper week, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. Okay. So I'd like for you to save the date, and we'll see in my next live presentation. To have a great week ahead. Bye for now.